Hey y'all, it is sunshine. Let's do something a little different today. So, usually this is my crochet video or random video or something. So let's do this. I've been crocheting for 13 years. I've never really tried to do stuffed animals or amigurumi. I think that's how it's called. Amigurumi. Anyway, so I was like, let's test our abilities. I'm starting out with like the cheapest option available to see if it even works. So I spend the $1.25 and you don't. So I got a little bumblebee. Now it says it includes all the stuff that you need. Okay, the plastic needle, the yarn, the stuffing, the crochet hook, the plastic beads. Now, if the hook is super cheap, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I will not use it. I've got to use what's gonna work. And I know that's part of the test, is to use what's in this package, but I'm telling you right now, some hooks, because that's a big key to your projects. The right hook can make the difference between a project that succeeds or fails. So, just at a glance, the instructions look okay. There's a ton of colored pictures. I can't show you that because you probably have to buy it for yourself. We got some yellow yarn. It's not bad, but you can tell. We got a bundle of black. We got a little bundle of white. We got stuffing. We have yarn needle and some embroidery floss. And y'all, these aren't beads. They put in their full straight up safety eyes. They didn't cheap out on that deal. Because they could have gone in there with cheap black pony beads. But there's authentic safety eyes in there. So we'll see how that goes. Now, let's see the hook. This hook is a nightmare. It's plastic. It's flimsy. I'm going to give it a shot. I will give it a shot. But the likelihood of this working with this is not good. It doesn't say what size this is. And there's not a size on this. That's not good. Maybe they don't want you to know the size. I don't see a size. Oh, wait. Hold, please. Y'all, this is the best $5 investment I ever did. $5 at Walmart. It's a ring. It's a desk lamp with a gooseneck. And it's pretty bright. I think they use it for like nails or something. I don't know. Y'all, it's on there. But it's blended in there. I cannot tell you what it is. It looks, I'm going to say, it looks like a 5mm. Or a 5.5. It's either 5 or a 5.5. Nope. I see it. 3.5. 3.5. So, yeah. We may need this. Supposedly, this thing, I've had it for a while. Supposedly, there's no way to change the bulbs. But it's supposed to last like a very long time. It's LED, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to make a note of that really quick on the instructions. 3.5. And we'll see. Now, I am going to do this videos in pieces. So if you see weird splits at different parts, that is why. Because y'all know I don't edit videos. But for this, I need to edit videos. Otherwise, this is going to be a very long video if I were to sit here and try to do it and I would feel rushed. And I want to give this the proper review that I can. So if you see different stutters in the video, that is why. I'm trying to figure out video editing. All right, I will be back with maybe in the middle, we'll do a video or something. I don't know. All right, we'll be back. All right, y'all, we are in the middle of this project. So kind of what I'm thinking so far. Here's what it looking like so far. It does look kind of like in some spots the yarn is bleeding. I don't know what that's about. You can tell definitely that it's cheap yarn, but in my opinion, it's way better than Red Heart, and it's not cutting open my finger like Red Heart. The instructions, I will give kudos to those instructions. I haven't needed to use the pictures, but I understand what it's saying. And in case you don't, and you're a complete beginner, there is diagrams of what the stitches are, but it's super simple. Right now, like the simple, it's all single crochets. That's the basic of the basic. And if you still don't understand crochet, single crochet, there's videos on YouTube, tons and tons of videos to how to do crochet. I do like, I can't give away too much of this pattern, but I do like how it does do a slip stitch join and chain up one. A lot of patterns have you do a continuous circle, and for beginners that does get confusing, because I've tried a couple of plushies now, so that part does get confusing if you try to do a continuous join circle. But so far so good. The only major complaint I have right now is this hook. For me, this hook is garbage, in my personal opinion. Okay? I was going to go with one of my hooks, but then I thought of, well, you know what? If a brand new crocheter, brand new beginner is doing this and doesn't have their own hooks, they're gonna have to use this. So in all fairness, I decided I'm gonna have to use this. But let me tell you, in my opinion, I hate it. I absolutely hate this, because these stitches are so small that it struggles a lot it needs to be a sturdier hook. In my experience, because I do micro crochet too, the smaller the hook, it needs to be metal hook. Because bamboo will snap. Trust me, I know this. And plastic is just too flexy. The smaller the hook size, it needs to be metal. Otherwise, I know for me, it's a struggle bus. Now, everybody is different. Everybody has their own experience, their own way of doing things. So all of this, take with a grain of salt, because it's my opinion and my opinion only. So I will be back with a wrap-up video, but so far, so good. And yeah, it even explains how to do the magic ring. It's confusing how they word it, but it's doable. But that's because, like I said, I've been crocheting for 13 years. I know the lingo and I know how to do it. But like I said, if any of this lingo or whatever is confusing, y'all, there is so many resources on YouTube. It's super simple. And like I said, they have tons of pictures. Tons. So I will be back with a follow-up. All right, so my final thoughts on the kit. Like I said, this is from the Dollar Tree. And I was able to do the project I actually have stuff left over, so they give you ample supplies. I'm kind of a medium to a tight crocheter, so I still have plenty left. When it comes to the hook, as I said, this will be going in the garbage, but this is my personal opinion. Take it with salt. I don't know. The yarn needle. The yarn needle, I will give props to this, because I like my yarn needles with a sharp point. That way, when I crochet the ends, it grabs into those fibers. So I kind of think I'm going to keep this one. Usually I use a metal one or a bent tip and throw these away, but I think I'll keep this one. So here's the final product. Now, he's kind of cute. And please remember, I've been doing plushies with the big yarn, that big fluffy yarn. So this is a smaller yarn, smaller hook. Keep in mind, operator error. He's kind of cute though. I don't know what's happening here, but you know. And his eyes are crooked and his wings are crooked, but I don't care. And his cute little butt. But he's cute. He's super cute. So I'm definitely going to remake this with better yarn and better materials. But for $1.25, yeah, definitely. Now, the big problem. These safety eyes were a massive no-go for me. Do not recommend this for children. The safety eyes don't work. They don't go down properly, and they don't snap closed. So I just E6000 them closed. But I don't have any small children, and I don't have pets, so I don't have to really worry about them coming undone. So I just E6000 them. But that is a very big issue. I mean, what are you going to expect for a $1.25 kit? Safety eyes are the poorest quality out there, I think. Get you some good safety eyes. I have safety eyes on hand, but I wanted to be true to this kit, to use what they gave so that I can give the honest review about it. So, all in all, not a bad kit. Not a bad kit. Would I buy another kit from the Dollar Tree? I would, just for the instructions. Because I can use these again to make a better quality bee. So paying $1.25 for instructions, I think I would do that again. You pay more than that on Etsy. So speaking of instructions, there is some problems. The last part of the bee instructions get you down to 6 stitches, okay? But here's the problem. That's where it leaves you. It's still open. It's still an open. It doesn't say to cut the thread, the yarn, and sew it closed. It doesn't say cut the thread, whip stitch. It doesn't say cut the thread, sew close. It doesn't say anything about closing the end. Thankfully, I knew to do that, right? But if you're an absolute beginner, you're going to have a open butt bumblebee. I mean, that's something you just got to know is how to deal with that. And let me tell you, these instructions don't tell you how to do that. Even with, and I'm going to say this with the pictures, it doesn't show you how to do that. I think you're just just supposed to know. And that's not the way to do that. I think if you're going to have instructions, you need to see it all the way till the end. Correct? Correct. So that is my biggest problem with the instructions, is you've got to understand that you're going to be left with a small opening, and it's up to you to figure out how to close it. So overall, though, out of 10 stars, I would probably give this a 7. Like I said, the only major issues is the eyeballs. The eyeballs and the closing of the tushy. And the crochet hook. But I have plenty of hooks. This is just one. This is just one thing of them. But I want to address the smaller hooks. Say, I think this is like 3. This is actually 4. Okay, this is a bamboo. This bad boy, it will snap. That's why I still have it, because I know not to use it. But like the metal hooks is what you're going to want to use. If you have that type of hook in your stash or whatever, I don't recommend this. I really don't. But if you've never tried these, go ahead. I want you to try them. I do encourage you to try them to see maybe this is your cup of tea. Maybe this is what you like. I just personally don't. So with that being said, let me put these, I encourage you to try. I encourage you to try whatever. You're not going to know until you personally try. Don't do something just based on somebody's opinion. And this is my personal opinion. So, take that with a grain of salt. But, like I said, I definitely would buy this just for the written instructions, because I really think I can make it cuter. So I'm definitely going to try it with the plushy yarn and see if we can do something cuter, because I think it's possible. And a bigger hook. So that is that. And remember, I have done this in a 3-part video, and I'm going to try to mash it up. So if it starts part of a video and kind of goes wonky and then video, it's because I'm learning how to edit a video. So please keep that in mind. Thank y'all for watching, and take care.